Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I'm a self-employed mama of four. My husband and I are on a journey to become debt-free using a zero-based budget and the cash stuffing method because our biggest goal is to invest wisely and give generously. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. So today's cash stuffing is going to be a little bit more than usual because I was out of town last week, and so I did not do any cash stuffing. My husband and I are technically paid once a month, but I stopped cash stuffing once a month because I like to do weekly check-ins to hold myself accountable and just to really have a good understanding of where we are financially, what we have in our sinking funds, and how much debt we're able to pay off every single month. And so I decided a while ago to start cash stuffing weekly, even though we technically pay ourselves once a month. So this week I'm going to be cash stuffing a total of $1,790. And we're just gonna kind of hop right into it. And so this is my A5 binder, and I've been getting a lot of requests to have this on my website, and so that is something that I will be launching at some point. So we're gonna start with my weekly wallet tracker and unstuffing my wallet from my trip. So I did go ahead and move any money that I had left over back into my wallet, like my regular wallet, because when I went on my trip to Nashville, I stuffed my smaller wallet with the A7 envelopes because this one's kind of bulky. And so I did go ahead and put whatever cash I had left back into these envelopes. So we'll go ahead and start with taking out receipts. And I have a lot of receipts from my trip. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just scan these into my Fetch Rewards app. And I always talk about this in every video because it's so amazing, you guys. I've been able to get so many gift cards to purchase things that we maybe need around the house or even things for my business, which is super nice. And so my referral link, my code is in the description. So if you use that, we actually both get a bunch of points, and those points turn into gift cards, and you can pick gift cards for like literally whatever you want. So I'm gonna set this aside for now and grab my change here. And so I have a little bit different of a setup today. So where I normally film my videos is kind of under construction right now, and I didn't feel like moving all of the tools off of it. So I'm just filming on our kitchen counter because the older three kids are at school and the youngest went to my mother-in-law's for a while. So there's nobody home. And so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna film at the kitchen counter because it's just easier that way. I don't have to move anything, and I got this new stand for my phone because I record on my phone, and I got this new stand, so it's really easy to just kind of set up wherever I want to. So, okay, so for the unstuffing, for spending, we had $1 left. I did not end up having a lot left over. Kids has $1 left over, or $2 left over. Nails had nothing. Kindness had 5, and I ended up buying coffee for someone that was behind me in line. And then miscellaneous had 5, and that also was spent. So not surprised there's not a lot left over, just because I was like on a trip. So pretty much spent all the cash I had. But what's really cool is I only used my debit card once. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to cash stuff my personal spending out of our low priority sinking funds. And I always cash stuff this one at the beginning of the month and then just pull from it throughout the month. So I have 60 left over for the month of January. And so since I'll be cash stuffing for February next week, I think I'll just pull the rest of this and put it in my wallet for spending. And then for eating out, I'm gonna do 10. I don't really plan on eating out, but it's nice to have it in case I'm out and about. Then for drinks for my wallet, I'm going to do a 20 Kids this week is going to be getting a 5. And again, this envelope for kids is mostly just for like if we're out and about and they ask me for like a treat or something. And I don't say yes every time, but sometimes I do, and it's nice to have cash for that. So then nails, I do desperately need to get my nails done. And so nails is gonna be getting 60, and it looks like I did a 50 and a 10 for nails. I don't know what I should do this time. I really like the matte black, but part of me wants to go back to just that ombre that I had before. So if you have an opinion on what color I should do my nails, put it in the comments, because I like literally cannot decide. Kindness is not gonna get anything this week, and miscellaneous is not gonna get anything this week. So that's it for my wallet. And then these leftover ones I'm gonna put into my $1 savings challenge. And so this is kind of like my savings challenge binder. I'm not super intentional with it because a lot of our extra cash is going towards paying off debt. And so I just put all my rollover money in here from my wallet. And I had a 50 in here, but I broke it up because I wanted the $50 bill to bring to Nashville instead of all these tiny small bills. And so now in our $1 savings challenge, let me move these. And I'm sorry for my voice. I have a cold, so I'm kind of stuffy. But now I have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, and 57. And this is all just rollover ones. I think I started this in like November sometime. And then I also have a $5 savings challenge, a $10 savings challenge, and a $20 savings challenge. And so at the end of the month, whatever cash I have left in my wallet is just gonna go into this binder. And this is the sage binder, and I'm obsessed. Actually, sage is my favorite color, so that's why I picked this one for my savings challenges. Okay, so then I think we're gonna go into our high priority sinking funds first and cash stuff those. So for taxes this week, I did not plan anything for taxes. Groceries is pretty good. I don't think we're gonna need any more actual cash for groceries this month. We have 20, 25, 26, 7, and 8. So 28. And I just picked up grocery orders at both Sam's Club and Target. So I think we're gonna be pretty set for the rest of the month. So I'm filming this on January 26th. So that is groceries. And then clothing, I planned 50. And I do have a really special announcement during this video, by the way, which I'll announce at the end. We reached 4K on my channel, which I literally cannot believe, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all of the support and all of the sweet comments. Like, you guys leave the sweetest comments, and I am doing my best to respond to everyone. I got really behind with my last giveaway responding to comments, but I do make a point to respond to every single comment because I love getting to know you guys and learning what your goals are for your finances and just really cheering you on, because that's why I started this channel in the first place, was A, to hold myself accountable, but B, to like cheer you guys on and like create a community where we can support each other, because everybody needs that. And so I just want to say thank you to you guys. And so I am going to be announcing a giveaway at the end, and I'm really excited. And I'm actually doing a collab giveaway, which is just, I'm so excited for it. So I'll talk about it at the end though. So for clothing, we now have 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 161, and 162. And I will be posting another online spending video because I do have, before the end of January, I need to go through and pull cash to deposit back into the bank from some online spending that I did. Household this week is going to be getting 55, and I did a 50 and a 5 for that. So we have 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, and 3. So 103 in households. So some of that cash will be going away because we needed some things and I ordered them just when I picked up my Target grocery order. Personal hygiene is going to be getting 50. And I did just a 50 for that. So now personal hygiene has 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, and 3. That's crazy. Both of these are exactly the same. And I've been getting a lot of questions too about my A6 envelopes, my custom A6 envelopes on my website. Those will be restocking at the very end of January or very beginning of February. I'm actually going to announce a date on my Instagram, and I'll announce it on YouTube too in the community section, the exact date, but I'm just trying to figure out, there's just a few things I need to tweak on my website. So I want to give myself enough time for that. But I'm thinking February 1st is going to be the day. That's not 100%, but I will announce it so you'll know exactly when. So baby needs is getting 40. So 2 20s. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120. And Target had their diaper sale, which I talk about all the time. So if you buy $100 worth of diapers and wipes, you get a $30 gift card. And we don't need diapers and wipes, but I did stock up because I can't pass up a $30 gift card, especially when it's something we're going to use anyway. So this cash will be going back into the bank once I do my online spending check-in. So for pet care, we are doing 55, and I did a 50 and a 5 for that. All right, so now we have 50, 60, 65, 66, 7, and 8. So 68 in pet care. And I'm like praying to God. The last 2 videos I've been all messed up with my cash. So I'm like, hopefully this time. I like checked a million times, counted my cash, like checked it against my cash planning sheet. So this is what I'm looking at, by the way, as I'm trying to figure out like my denominations. And so these are on my website, but this is how I plan for what denominations I'm gonna have for each of my cash stuffing categories. So next is vehicle maintenance, and vehicle maintenance is getting 80, and I did a 50, a 20, and a 10 for vehicle maintenance. And I talked in my last video about how I desperately need an oil change. I still do. I have not gotten an oil change, but I didn't drive last week, so. So now vehicle maintenance has 100, 200, 250, 70, 90, 210. No, that's not right. Okay, Emily, we got this. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 60, 70, and 80. So $380 in vehicle maintenance. Sam's Club is going to be getting 60. And I did a 50 and a 10 for this one. All right, so we have 50, 100, 50, 100, 120, 140, 150 in Sam's Club. I think I might need to do a condensing video probably in February sometime. And then miscellaneous is getting 15. All right, so 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45 in miscellaneous. So I was like thinking back into January, and it's the 26th. I was out of town traveling a total of 3, 4, 11 days this month, like gone. Like that is nuts. But now I'm home for a long time. My next trip is not till March. So next we're gonna do our low priority sinking funds. And so for eating out, I budgeted 30. I put 10 in my wallet, so we're gonna do 20 in this envelope. And I have like duplicate envelopes. So I have an eating out envelope in my wallet too. And the reason is because my husband and I share these binders in these sinking funds, and so this way he can pull cash if he needs it. I like to just have it in my wallet so that like it's with me. So technically, because we combine our finances, we're a team. So drinks is going to be getting 60, and I put 20 in my wallet, so we're going to do 20 in the envelope here. And then our spending cash, we already stuffed. And Chris normally just grabs his right away, like all of it, and just keeps it in his wallet. And then I just put my last 60 into my wallet as well. So home renovations is going to be getting 150. So now home renovations has 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 450. Kids is going to be getting, seems like a lot. I cash stuffed 50 for kids. So I put 5 in my wallet. So we'll do a 20, 2 10s, and a 5. So that's 45 since I put 5 in my wallet. So now kids has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, and 72. And once this envelope reaches $100, I'll probably stop stuffing it and just try to keep that balance at 100. So if we spend out of there, then I'll stuff it again. But this is just for like little, you know, fun things like at Target at the checkout, or if they want to go get Dairy Queen because they got a good grade or whatever. So that's kind of what we use this for. So we don't really spend that much of it. It's just so that we have like the extra cash to say yes when we want to say yes. Family fun is going to be getting 30. I did a 20 and a 10 for this one. So 20, 30, 40, and 50. So this is, I don't know, things that we want to do like together as an entire family. Whether that's go see a movie. I'll be honest, we're kind of limited to what we can do as an entire family because our 6-year-old is autistic and he just really doesn't tolerate certain situations very well. So there's very few things we can do together as a family, like all 6 of us. But sometimes we do like to go out on like little dates with the kids, like one-on-one. And eventually, when they're maybe a little bit older, I want to do something where each kid gets to go on a date with one of us at least once a month so that they're having that one-on-one time. So hockey is going to be getting 150. We have a tournament this weekend and next weekend, which I'm excited about. And I'll tell you, hockey tournaments and just hockey practice, like anything with hockey, if I want to go watch, I have to find childcare for our 6-year-old because he cannot tolerate being in the like ice rink area just with like the echoing and all the noise. And so I'm really excited because I get to go to my 7-year-old is Liam. I get to go to Liam's hockey tournament this weekend and watch him for an entire day, which I've never gotten to do. So I'm really excited. We built a hockey rink in our backyard this winter, and so he's been skating a lot, and I'm so impressed with his skill level at age 7. And so I'm really excited to watch him actually play like in a game this weekend. So yeah, I'm just so pumped about that. So 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 401 in hockey. And my husband informed me, I didn't play hockey growing up, but my husband did, and he actually still plays in a men's league. He informed me that Liam is about to the age where hockey skates are gonna go from, you know, like $100 to $300, and he's about needing new skates. So that's one of the reasons I cash stuff so much in this envelope, because I wanna be prepared for that. Hockey's not cheap, but he loves it so much, and so I'm willing to do it. You know, I grew up riding horses and doing rodeos and all of that, and horses aren't cheap either, but my parents made it work, so we're gonna make this work for Liam because he loves it so much. So I have 20 in this envelope for nails. So I actually might put that in my wallet just in case I feel like tipping a little bit more. But I did plan 80 for nails or 60 for nails this time, and that is already in my wallet. So we're not going to put it in that envelope. Gifts is going to be getting 20. So now gifts has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92, and 93. And this is for all gifts. Baby showers, weddings, birthdays, anything. Date night is going to be getting 15. Okay, so now date night has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Target is going to be getting 10. And this is just for any of the like random things that you find at Target. Like, God forbid I walk through the dollar section and don't buy something. So that's what I keep this cash for, just for things that maybe don't belong to any specific category. I'm essentially giving myself permission to splurge or to like make an impulse buy. Okay, like let's be honest, that's exactly what this envelope is for. So 20, 30, 35, and 40 in my Target envelope. And so what I love about the wallet I have is that if I'm gonna go to Target, and I normally just order online and pick stuff up, but if I'm going into the store, I will actually grab this out of this binder here, and I'll put it in my wallet because they're the same size envelopes, and so I'll just bring it with me that way, and when I get home, I'll put it back in here. So while I've got my wallet open, let's just put this 20 in here too. That way I don't have random cash laying around. All right, so organizing is getting 15. So now organizing has 10, 15, 20, and 25. And speaking of organizing, I have to show you these cute syrup dispensers my sister found on Amazon, and she said she only needed 2, so she gave me the other 2, and I have them right here, so I'm gonna show them to you. And I can link these in the description, but how cute are these? So I actually ordered vanilla coffee syrup and caramel coffee syrup. I like my coffee just with a splash of milk, but if I have like guests over, I want to be able to make them like lattes and stuff. So I got these. My sister just like gave them to me because she didn't need these 2. So yeah, I just wanted to show those, but these are like this is what makes my heart happy, is like just like labeled, beautiful, aesthetically pleasing things around my house. That's like an example of what I have this organizing envelope for, because my entire pantry has clear containers with labels. I like to be able to see everything. It makes meal planning a lot easier. So memberships is going to be getting 25. So I did a 20 and a 5 for that one. So you'll have to tell me, are you somebody that likes clear containers with labels, or are you just like, no, I don't have time for that? Because I understand both sides. It's just so good for my heart and my spirit when I have things labeled and clear and organized. So I now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 129 in memberships. And this envelope covers our Sam's Club membership and our Amazon Prime membership. Drops is going to be getting 30. And I did a 20 and a 10 for drops. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110. So my drops order shipped. So it's about 120. So I think next cash stuffing I'll add to this, but I'll also have to just take it out because this is like an online purchase, and drops is like my dishwasher pods and my detergent for laundry. They're all like pods, and they're like really good for the environment and really clean. And so that just shipped, and so I'll need to take that cash out. Seasonal lawn care is going to be getting 20, and we have like 3 or 4, maybe 5 feet of snow right now. So this is kind of like hilarious, but I like to save up for it over the winter too, so that when summertime comes, we're like ready. So 20, 40, 60, 65, and 70 in seasonal lawn care. And then wedding ring is gonna be getting $40. This is not my wedding ring. My wedding ring was flushed down the toilet by my 6-year-old Eli, whom I love. But man, I miss that ring. So the place that we got it still makes it. So I'm like praying to God it doesn't like get discontinued before I can save up for it. But I go through like, so it happened in probably the middle to end of November is when it happened. And he doesn't know better. Like he doesn't understand like sentimental value. He doesn't understand it's a diamond. Like he doesn't understand. So it's okay. But I go through this like grieving process because like every once in a while I'll go to like touch it and it's like not there. And then my heart sinks and I'm like, then I start like this grieving process all over again. But at the end of the day, it's just like a material item, but I'm really excited to get a new one. So 20, 40, 50, and 60 in wedding ring. And I'm thinking that my cash from my savings challenges that I'm doing with all my rollover from my wallet will probably go towards getting a new ring as well. So, okay, 10th anniversary. We want to go on a 10th anniversary trip in October. And so I'm saving up for that. So 100, 200, 250, 300, 320, 330, 335, 340, 345, 350. Is that right? I think so. It's fine. I don't know why counting is hard today. I feel like when I'm stuffed up, like when I have a cold, it just like fogs up my brain. Travel is going to be getting 15. So now travel has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. All right, and that's it for my low priority sinking funds. And then next, we're gonna do our holiday sinking funds. And my next cash stuffing video, my first one for February, will also include my business binder. I finally got all my bank stuff figured out and got my articles of organization. It was like a whole mess, you guys. I still haven't been able to pay myself from any sales I've made on my website. So there's a pretty decent chunk of money sitting in there. And literally 2 days ago, I finally got the email that it was all approved and my first payout is coming on the 29th. So next month, there'll probably be a really big cash stuffing for my business binder. And maybe I'll even make a separate video for that one in case there's anyone that like specifically wants to know how I do my cash stuffing for my business binder. So let's do holiday sinking funds. So we're gonna start with Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day is going to be getting 15. It is coming up. And I actually decided, my son wants, he's a big Minnesota Wild fan, and so he decided he wanted Minnesota Wild Valentines for his class. And so I'm just gonna make them, like design them and like make them myself. So I'll save some money there, but I like to get my kids something really special for Valentine's Day too. I mean, just like a box of candy and a balloon, but you know, they get excited about it. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, and 65. Definitely more than enough for Valentine's Day. I'm not even sure if I'll cash stuff this next week. I might, we'll see. Easter is gonna be getting 30. And this is for Easter baskets. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 85. So we're getting close. I do 4 Easter baskets. I have 4 kids, so I'd say usually maybe around $20 each. So, but then I also like to plan for any Easter crafts that we want to do, coloring Easter eggs. I probably need to have a lot more money with the price of eggs right now to color Easter eggs. So we'll definitely keep cash stuffing this one for a while. 4th of July is going to be getting 15. And this is essentially funding my son's firework obsession. So Liam, the 7-year-old, is obsessed with fireworks. So 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60, and 4th of July. And I don't know if I've ever shared anything about my kiddos. So I'll maybe just tell you a little about them briefly. So Liam is 7, he'll be 8 in March on St. Patrick's Day. And he loves hockey and he loves Minecraft and he loves playing his NHL game on his Xbox. And he's obsessed with farming. Like he wants to be a farmer when he grows up. His uncle is a farmer and has like hogs and does corn and beans, and Liam is just obsessed. So he knows everything about every tractor. And so yeah, so that's Liam. He's almost 8 and he's the oldest. Halloween is getting 15. So now Halloween has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. And then there's Eli, who just turned 6 at the beginning of January. He loves penguins. Like his entire life has been obsessed with penguins. So he has like a million penguins, like stuffed penguins on his bed. He's got a Happy Feet comforter in his bedroom. He loves water and fish and like everything like that. He's really into sensory bins. And so we have like a lot of different types of sensory bins in our house. He loves to swing. And he's got the most infectious laugh you've ever heard. So that's Eli. Thanksgiving is going to be getting 5. So now Thanksgiving has 20, 25, 30, and 35. And then there's Rowan, and she's 4. And she loves everything sparkly, girly, unicorns, dolls, all of that. She's right now really into coloring. And she is probably one of the most thoughtful and sensitive little kids I've ever met. She's the sweetest. Let's see here. So Black Friday, I'm like trying to multitask, is getting 30. So now Black Friday has 20, 30, 40, and 50. And then there's Bristol. So she just turned 1 in December. And she's known for her head of hair. She has a ton of dark brown hair, big brown eyes. She started walking before any of our other kids did. I think she just wants to keep up with everyone. But yeah, she's definitely our most challenging and most busy baby. But she also loves to laugh, and she's got like almost all of her teeth. And so she just looks like this tiny human, and it's so cute. So Christmas is getting 175. So let's see. Okay. So now Christmas has 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 290, 295, 300 in Christmas. So yeah, that's our 4 kiddos. They're pretty great. New Year's Eve is going to be getting 15. So now it has 10, 15, 20, and 25. We like kind of last minute hosted this last year for New Year's Eve, and it was super fun, but I'm like, I should probably cash stuff for that in case it happens again. Birthday parties is going to be getting 150. So well, I could use his name now since you guys have been introduced to Liam. So Liam turns 8 in March and has his first friend birthday party. So we're going to a place that has like laser tag and bumper cars, and it's like $20 a kid. So we got to like really start saving up because that's going to come up quick. So 100, 150, 200 in birthday parties. I priced it out. It's going to be probably about between $280 to $300 to invite all the boys in his class, which is a lot, but we can swing it. It's okay. Back to school is getting 15. We did it, you guys. We have the perfect amount of cash. All right, so 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. And back to school, I like to do back to school supplies and back to school clothing in here. I might pull clothing from here or our clothing envelope, but I feel like with back to school, you can't have too much cash in this one. And then seasonal decor, I'm not cash stuffing this time. And so I do want to really quick talk about my special announcement before you guys leave. So I'm doing a collab with Budgeting After 40, and I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna link her YouTube channel in the description because this is a collab. So we are both giving away a starter bundle. So it's the gold binder with 10 cash envelopes, and I will put the description in the, I'll put the description below of what the giveaway is, and then I'll also post about it. But these are gonna be from my website. So she purchased one from my website for her giveaway, and then I'm also giving one away. In order to get into the giveaway, you have to subscribe to both of our channels and then comment on both of our videos that are posted on January 27th. Okay, so the giveaway is gonna go for an entire week. And so you have until February 3rd at noon to subscribe to both channels and then comment and like the videos on both channels that were posted on January 27th. So hopefully that all makes sense. I will make it really clear in the description for what that is, but this is to celebrate 4,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm so excited. And so basically you're getting 2 entries, like 2 chances to win one of these binders from my website. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video.